Hello everybody, welcome to Super Bowl weekend, the game we have all been waiting for. Backyardigans took care of business against BoJack Horseman 14-0 in the conference championship. Meanwhile, Jimmy Neutron pulled off a 41-22 victory over Futurama. In this matchup, we're officially bumping it up 10-minute quarters here. So we're doubling the quarters. It's usually 5 minutes. It's going to be 10. It's such a big special game. But without further ado, guys, we'll watch this whole game. Let's hop in, see who wins. Backyardigans have been unstoppable in the NFC. Same with Jimmy Neutron in the AFC. Should be a good game. So here we go. 10-minute periods. Jimmy Neutron received the kickoff. They won the toss. And they looked good when they started the last game. Let's see what they can do here in the Super Bowl. Jimmy taking a deep shot. First play of the Super Bowl. Sheen's gone. 80-yard pass. Jimmy to Sheen. And they made it look easy. Came out to play. And we already have two potential MVPs on one play. Libby Fullfax kicks it deep. It's Austin there on the return from about the 2. He's going to get up to the 21. And Unique's going to have her first chance. Two high-powered offenses and good defenses on both sides of the ball here. And it's a 7-0 game after just 13 seconds. Uniqua throws first down. Austin has it. Gain of 18. So each offense beginning the game with a big play. 1st and 10 after the first down to Austin. Uniqua going to hand this one off to Tyrone. Solid run, didn't look like he was going to get much, but he picks up 4, so we have a 2nd and 6. Uniqua on 2nd and 6 gives it to Tyrone, the leading rusher. He gets just 2 yards. So Jimmy Neutron on both run plays doing a good job stuffing Tyrone. 3rd and 4 now for the Backyardigans. Uniqua drops back, looks for an open man hit as she throws. It's picked off by Patrick Willis, and it's been all Jimmy Neutron so far. They take over in Backyardigans territory at the 46. From the 46, Jimmy Neutron motions Carl Weezer to his right. Defense looks at it. It's a catch by Ocho Cinco. It looked like a dangerous pass, but he gains 13. And Jimmy Neutron has another first down. I mean, with a 1st and 10 from the 32, it's a handoff to Goddard. He had a big game last week in the championship. It's a fumble, and the Backyardigans have it, I think. I think I saw a Backyardigans player fall on top of it. That would be a huge break for them, and they do have it. The Backyardigans take over at the 31, and that's a huge play. Was that a glitch? Jimmy Neutron has the ball and a first down, even though it says the Backyardigans have a fumble recovery. And now the worst time to have a glitch like that in the Super Bowl. What just happened? We'll see if it comes back to haunt them. Jimmy Neutron throws left to Ocho Cinco. I could have sworn it said the Backyardigans have a fumble recovery. I'm going to pause this and check the stats. Yeah, as you can see here, the Backyardigans have a fumble recovery in the stats for Revis. So the Backyardigans should really be taking over right now. I'm not sure what's going on. Now I'm like, do we restart the game? Do we leave it? I don't know, guys. We'll keep playing. We'll see what the outcome is on this drive, but I really think the Backyardigans should have the ball right now. Anyway, 2nd down for Jimmy Neutron. He is hit as he throws. Bad throw, and it's 3rd and 3 from the 25. I think the Backyardigans got kind of boned on that, as Finley's going to be taken down short of the first down. It's 4th and inches, so the Backyardigans don't come up with the ball, but they will force a field goal here. Fullfax lines up at the 22, going to be about a 38-yard field goal. Kick is right down the middle. 10-0 for Jimmy Neutron to start this game off. So the Backyardigans, who should really only be down 7-0 right now, going to finally get another chance on offense after the interception. Uniqua hands this one off to Tyrone. It's play action, and Austin has a big gain to the left side. Gets about 13 there. 2 catches for Austin so far. Nice play design. And the Backyardigans drive continues. Uniqua from the 32, fullback and running back in the backfield. It's a screen to Tyrone. He only gets a cup. They actually say he's taken down behind the line, so that's a loss of 1. Uniqua snaps it on 2nd and long, drops back. Good protection. Running back got a block off right when it was needed. And it's a 19-yard gain to Anquan Bolden down the seam in shotgun right at midfield. 4 receivers set. Throws to Ocho Cinco with a catch, only about 2 yards there. And Uniqua has only missed one pass. None of her throws have hit the ground yet. Her only miss is the interception to Willis. Uniqua from the 47. It's a blitz. Bad throw. Almost picked off again. It'll be 3rd and 8. And the drive stays alive. 3rd and 8. Big 3rd down. Gotta get back into this game before they get too far behind. Uniqua throws. Tyrone. Big catch. 15 yards and a 1st down. Uniqua sends Pablo to the left. It's a handoff to Tyrone. Well-designed run, 8 yards there. And finally getting involved is Tyrone, the heart of this offense. 2nd and 2 from the 27. It's a pass. Uniqua looks, finds Tasha wide open. She's inside the 10. Tasha taken down at the 8-yard line. It'll be a 1st and goal for the Backyardigans. Uniqua looking for an open receiver. Has time, throws. Tyrone gonna lose a lot of yardage here. It's a 5-yard loss and they'll have to go 13 yards to get into the end zone. It's gonna do it for the first quarter. It's been all Jimmy Neutron so far. Uniqua though, putting together a nice drive for the Backyardigans. So 2nd quarter, 2nd and goal for the Backyardigans. 13 yards to go, 2 wide receivers set. Uniqua throws quickly. Pablo gets a block, touchdown. Backyardigans, what a play. Very well designed, and they make this game within 3. 1st and 10, Jimmy Neutrons put points on the board both times they've had it. Recovered their own fumble somehow on the last drive. Wide open, Cindy Vortex, big gain here. 19 yards, and this offense is just humming. They cannot be stopped. Backyardigans need to consider sending some pressure because giving Jimmy that much time to throw is a recipe for disaster. 1st and 10, Jimmy Neutron. Gonna hand it off to Goddard on the draw. Looked like he was gonna go for a lot more, but good job by the Backyardigans to stuff him for 3. 2nd and 7 for Jimmy Neutron. Goddard gets the handoff, and we'll just get 2. So a big 3rd down here for both teams. Backyardigans trying to get the ball back. 5, Jimmy Neutron. He's been great all day. Let's see who he goes to here. It is a pass. He looks around, finally throws. Open is Ocho Cinco, and he jukes a man, but goes to the other side, out of bounds. 3 catches for 31 yards for Chad Ocho Cinco in the Super Bowl. Like the pressure was going to get there on that play. It does not, and Jimmy Neutron continues the drive at the 45. Wide open is Goddard to the right. He's taken down after a gain of 14, and another fresh set of downs for Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy from the 31. Looks like the Backyardigans are going to bring pressure. They do. He gets the throw off. It's caught by Rice, but just 2 yards there. Jimmy Neutron, 5 completions in a row. He's 8 for 9 today. He's been really efficient. 2nd down, this one goes to Goddard, who fumbled on the last drive. He holds on this time for a gain of 4. And another possession down here. 3rd down, Backyardigans couldn't get off the field last time. Let's see if they can make it happen here. 3rd and 4, Jimmy Neutron, 1 for 2 on 3rd down. Oh, Ocho Cinco again. He's been the man on 3rd down. Catches a sideline pass. Looked like Palomalu was going to get to Jimmy. He does not. 1st and 10 now from the 21 for Jimmy Neutron. It's a handoff to Goddard. He's stuffed immediately. Nice tackle by DeMarcus Ware. 2nd and long for Jimmy Neutron, trying to get into the red zone and get another score. Carl goes left. It is a fake handoff to Forte. Jimmy Neutron sacked. 1st sack for either team. Jimmy on 3rd and 17. He's completed 6 in a row. Will it be 7? Into the corner it goes. Knocked away. Good defense by Asamoah. And we'll see Libby Fulfax come out for her 2nd field goal attempt. Good job there by the Backyardigans to get the ball back for their team. Libby Fulfax tries to hit this one. She misses. That's a big miss. That wasn't even a long field goal. It was only like a 40-yarder. And now the Backyardigans are in prime position to take control of this game. They can run the ball now. Their identity. Only being down 3, we'll see. They do give it to Tyrone. No, it's a screen. Richardson should have caught that. Instead, it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 for the Backyardigans. Uniqua hits the screen this time. Tyrone gets a couple. Gain of 3 there. 7 from the 38 for Uniqua and the Backyardigans. She looks for an open man. It's Austin. Will he get there? He's short. Good defense by Jimmy Neutron. Holds him to 5 yards. 3 and out go the Backyardigans. And Jimmy Neutron, after the missed field goal, are going to get the ball right back. Weckler punts this one. Sheen elects to let it bounce. Will it get into the end zone? No. Nice punt coverage by the Backyardigans. They pin Jimmy Neutron at the 4. And we're about to see some 2-minute drills finally at the 2-minute quarter, or the 2-minute warning of this game. We'll see one play from Jimmy Neutron first. It's a throw and catch. Sheen again. He's been the leading receiver for this team. 97 yards, had the first touchdown. And a big play there gets them out and gets them some breathing room. 1st and 10 now for Jimmy Neutron. He looks, he throws. Was it caught? No, they say incomplete, so a 2nd and 10. Jimmy Neutron, 2nd and 10 from the 21. Wide open is Goddard, but he falls out of bounds. It stops the clock at 3rd and 8. Jimmy on 3rd and 8 in the shotgun, has time to throw. Goddard catches it and gonna be close. They say down, 4th and 1. Defense does their job just in time to make sure Goddard doesn't cross the sticks. Leckler punts this one. Austin back there waiting the return. He grabs it and he's taken down pretty quickly. So here comes Uniqua running the 2-minute drill, looking for an open man. Tyrone will catch it. He breaks a tackle. It's actually going to lose a couple yards and only turn into a 2-yard gain. And Uniqua with a low snap in the shotgun throws. Tyrone again. Uniqua's just taking all the checkdowns today. It's a 3-yard gain. Uniqua 3rd and 5. Gotta have this one. Throws wide open is Tasha. Finally a big gain for this offense. Ever since the touchdown, they have not done anything. Backyardigans cross midfield for the 2nd time today. Uniqua throws a deep pass knocked away by DeMarcus Ware. Nice defense. 2nd and 10 for Uniqua at the 46. Has a lot of time to throw. Heaves it deep. Open. Touchdown. Ocho Cinco. The Backyardigans take their first lead. Uniqua just got that off before being blasted by a Jimmy Neutron defender. And now Jimmy Neutron has let up 14 unanswered points. And with the Backyardigans getting the ball after halftime, Jimmy Neutron needs to put a drive together here. Jimmy Neutron from the 20, looking for an open receiver. Dangerous throw. Could have been really bad for Jimmy Neutron. Instead, it falls incomplete. Shows that maybe it was for the best. 2nd and 10, Jimmy Neutron needs to find an open receiver. He does get a pass to Goddard, but only picks up 5. Jimmy on 3rd and 5. Backyardigans bring a blitz. He finds Sheen open. Sheen with a juke! And they'll have to use their 2nd timeout, but they get up to the 41 and close to field goal range. He's looking for an open receiver. Has a man, Ocho Cinco. He has been incredible today so far for Jimmy Neutron. Gets out of bounds, stops the clock. That looked like a 1st down to me, but they say 2nd and inches. So 2nd and inches for Jimmy Neutron. 26 seconds to go. Wide open, Sheen again. He's gone. 50-yard touchdown. Jimmy Neutron back on top. Well, if Jimmy Neutron does end this game, it's not hard to choose who the MVP is going to be. Either Jimmy Neutron or Sheen deserve it so far. One long touchdown to start the game and another to potentially close out this half, as with 20 seconds left, we'll see if the Backyardigans get a nice return on this kickoff or if they just play it conservative. Pablo grabs it. He does get to the 35. Maybe they will be aggressive here with 1 timeout. They have 4 receivers. It's a blitz. Uniqua hit as she throws. Uniqua drops back for 2nd and 10. Throws deep. It's caught by Ocho Cinco. What a catch. And that will set up a long field goal. It's going to be about a 50-plus yarder here, but regardless, good way to end out the half if they can hit this. Robbie Gould from the 37. It's really close. It's no good. So 2 missed field goals for both teams. And that leaves 1 second on the clock for Jimmy Neutron to try a Hail Mary. Oh my goodness, a Hail Mary for Jimmy Neutron would be detrimental for the Backyardigans. They give him a lot of time to throw. He's finally sacked, and that's how we're going to end the half. Man, this is a good game so far. Exactly what you want from a Super Bowl. As you can see, there's the stats. 200 passing yards for Uniqua, 250 for Jimmy Neutron. Neither team running the ball particularly well. And we'll check on the quarterback comparison here. Pretty much identical stats. Uniqua does have the 1 interception, so Jimmy's having a slightly better game. But either way, a really good job by both of these quarterbacks. And here we go, starting the 3rd quarter. Go Backyardigans down 3. Uniqua with the opening drive of the 2nd half. They will get back to their running game. Tyrone has a nice run, 11 yards. I think this is what they're going to have to do if they want to have a chance at winning. 1st and 10, Uniqua from the 32, looks around, throws incomplete. Thought it was going to be tipped into Tosh's hands. It'll be 2nd and 10. Uniqua 2nd and 10, wide open is Ocho Cinco. Ocho Cinco making plays for both teams. 4 for 90 for the Backyardigans. That's similar to what he's done for Jimmy Neutron. Uniqua first down after the throw to Ocho Cinco. Another throw to Ocho Cinco. He fumbles. He picks it back up as Tyrone takes this one. Another nice gain, 5 yards. 2nd and 6. Backyardigans back in field goal range. Tyrone stiff arms a man. There he goes. Another broken tackle, and Tyrone is taken down at the 10. Will it be a 1st and goal? That was ridiculous. That was DeMarcus Ware that he just shoved on the ground. And that's why Tyrone is what he is. Dude is a beast. His 1st and goal for the Backyardigans. Despite the 1st and 10, Tyrone gets the handoff. It has been his drive and a nice gain. 7 yards. 3 yards to pay dirt. Trying to go up 21-17 mid stages of the 3rd quarter. Backyardigans trying to get in here. Uniqua gonna throw. She looks, Tasha has it. She's taken down short of the end zone. Now from the 2-yard line, Jimmy Neutron trying to make a goal line stand. Gonna be tough. Half and half on 3rd down. Biggest one they've had so far here. Richardson in motion. It's a pass. Interesting play call. Almost picked off. I hate that play call. They have the best running back in the league. Also, Richardson was running wide open to the left, so they will kick it with Robbie Gould. It's a chip shot. Should have no problem making this one. He does, and we have a tie at 17. Could not ask for a better game. Tied, 5-minute drive by the Backyardigans, and there's about 10 minutes left in the game. Kick is deep to Sheen. Looks like he's going to take it out. He's got some room to work with. He cuts inside. Instead, going to be taken down short of the 20. Here comes Jimmy Neutron. They've been almost perfect today. Jimmy on 1st and 10. What the fuck just happened? Goddard picks it up, but it's a safety. What the fuck just happened? Alright, I guess that makes up for the fumble. We're even now, we'll say. The Backyardigans get the ball after the weirdest safety I've ever seen. I guess that's what happens when you do 10-minute quarters. Jimmy Neutron throws the ball backwards. Now the Backyardigans in position to really take control of this game. Pablo taken down after a 1-yard gain. It'll be interesting when I go back to edit it to see what happened on that Jimmy Neutron fumble backwards pass thing. Uniqua throws, it's caught by Pablo again, this time for a 1st down from the 49. Uniqua takes it, has a clean pocket, looks around, throws, caught by Tyrone from the 36. Uniqua looks around, it's a screen. Can't get it to Tyrone. Pressure got in her face. It's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Uniqua gonna hand this one off on the draw play to Tyrone. Hole closes up quickly. Just 1 yard there. It's a huge 3rd down for Jimmy Neutron because if the Backyardigans get a touchdown on this drive, assuming they get the extra point, that's a 2-possession game. So if they can hold them to 3 here, would be absolutely gigantic. 3rd and 9, we'll see if Uniqua looks for Ocho Cinco again. He's been really good in these situations. Throws middle. It's picked off by Palomalu. And Jimmy Neutron gets the huge play they need. That's Uniqua's 2nd interception today. And here we go. Jimmy Neutron, 1st and 10 from the 27, down just 2 points. Field goal takes the lead. We'll see what they do. Jimmy throws. Carl Weezer, I think that's his 1st catch of the game. It is a 21-yard gain on 1st down. Great way to kick off this drive. Jimmy from the 48 looks for an open man. He throws. Goddard has it. Can't break the tackle. So a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 now for Jimmy Neutron. Goddard takes this one. Couldn't get the speed to break outside. Otherwise, he might have been gone. And now it's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Maybe the biggest play of the game here so far. 10 minutes to go. 4th quarter. First play. Jimmy Neutron looking for the deep man down the middle. Incomplete. I think that was Sheen. Yeah, he tried to look for the ball. Couldn't get it. And now they're going to have to punt it back to the Backyardigans. And Leckler punts this one out of bounds. So a chance to give them bad field position. A terrible punt going to put the Backyardigans at the 30-yard line. And all of a sudden, Jimmy Neutron needs another defensive stand. Their offense started so hot and has fallen apart since then. Tyrone gets the run, gain of 4. Patrick Willis has stuffed most of the holes today. But on 2nd and 6, Tyrone taken. No, Tyrone! Wow, what a run! It looked like he was dead to rights. Instead, he picks up a 1st down. So from the 41, after the crazy Tyrone run, Uniqua looking for an open man, throws deep, has a man, it's Austin, breaks the tackle, he's gone! Austin 59 yards for the score. The backyardigans gonna go up 2 possessions. Hopefully we'll see some hurry up offense from Jimmy Neutron. They need to move fast with so little time. As Jimmy throws this one to Richardson, the fullback. That's not going to get the job done. Gets 3. Jimmy Neutron is running hurry up, so that's good to see. They have the awareness that they're down 2 scores. Jimmy tries to draw the backyardigans off sides. Can't do it. Looks for an open man. The pressure gets there. Open! Carl! Big play for Jimmy Neutron. He's down to the 38. Jimmy snaps it. It's a pitch to Goddard. Interesting call. Really bad call. A loss of 4 yards to go for a first down. Regardless, if they miss it, I assume they'll kick a field goal, try to make this a 6-point game. Jimmy can't find anyone open. Tries to hit Sheen. What a catch! I did not expect him to catch that. That was ridiculous. Jimmy put it where only he could get it between the 2 defenders, and Sheen goes up and makes one of the most incredible catches you've ever seen. Insanity. Polamalu looked like he was going to get the pick. It's a 1st and goal for Jimmy Neutron at the 3. Jimmy Neutron hands it off to Goddard. Can he get in? He is just short of the end zone. And Jimmy snaps it. It's a handoff to Goddard again. He dives in. Touchdown. Jimmy Neutron. They're going to make it a 2-point game. Unique was in shotgun. Looks like they might pass to start this drive off. They will, and it's caught by who else? Ocho Cinco. 118 yards today on 6 catches. He's been the slot receiver for the backyardigans, and he is the one making the plays for them today. Backyardigans on 1st and 10, 4.5 minutes to go. It's a play action pass. Unique was hit as she throws, but Ocho Cinco just cannot miss his 7th catch. 2nd of this drive. It's 2nd and 2 at the 42. 2nd and 2. Uniqua has an empty set. They're still just going to continue passing. They have that trust, and Uniqua open was... I think that was Richardson. It's 3rd down. He jumps out of bounds and it's incomplete. Backyardigans haven't been good on 3rd down today, but this one they have. Tyrone gets it, stumbles forward for also a big gain, about 11 yards on the carry. They can't get a stop. Uniqua pitches this to Tyrone. He is taken down 3 yards short of a 1st down, but another good run. And it looks like the backyardigans are starting to wear on this Jimmy Neutron defense. Seconds finally hands it off to Tyrone, who does pick up a 1st down. And here we go. We have a situation. Defense versus offense. 3 straight runs. That run put Tyrone over 100 yards. And it is up to him on these next 3 plays to finish the game off. Jimmy Neutron has their 3 timeouts. They're going to need to use them. Gonna need to stop Tyrone 3 times at the 29-yard line. It's gonna be a big man battle at the end to see who wins the Super Bowl. This drive went fast for the backyardigans. Uniqua hands it off to Tyrone. He is taken down but gets 8 yards. Not a good start for Jimmy Neutron. Uniqua hands it off to Tyrone. He gets the 1st down, 4 yards. Once again, he should have been taken down before he could get it. And that might do it with just 1 timeout. There is a minute and 52. Won't be able to run the clock entirely if Jimmy Neutron can stop them 3 times. We'll see. If I were them, I'd be going for the ball on every play. This time, Tyrone's taken down efficiently. Backyardigans can run 80 more seconds off the clock. That's a minute and 20. So there can be about 20 seconds left for Jimmy Neutron if they can get 2 more stops. We'll see what happens. Uniqua 2nd and 8. It's another handoff, obviously, to Tyrone. He's taken down a yard short of the 1st down. Snap it with 2 seconds left. Tyrone is taken down, so the game officially not over. Big Vince Wilfork gets through. And like we said, there's going to be a little bit of time left for Jimmy Neutron. Not much. There will be about 15 seconds left probably when they get the ball. But still, having a little hope is better than having no hope. Robbie Gould lines up for the kick to make it a 5-point game. Snaps it with 25 seconds left on the clock. Gould puts it through. 22 seconds for Jimmy Neutron to try a few Hail Marys. Let's see what the special teams of the backyardigans do. I feel like they typically squib in these situations, but I don't know if that's the right call. That sets up Jimmy Neutron around midfield if the squib goes wrong. It is a squib kick. It goes to Stewart, the offensive lineman. He's taken down with 18 seconds left. So Jimmy Neutron with 18 seconds needs to go 60 yards. to try and win this thing. We'll see what they do. Will they just go straight for the end zone, or will they try a sideline pass first? Jimmy looking for an open man. He does get the pass off. It is incomplete. Probably best case scenario. I don't know if anyone noticed, but on the left side, the receiver was wide open on that play. If Jimmy would have seen it and thrown it earlier, I think that the Jimmy Neutron would have potentially won. 11 seconds to go. Jimmy Neutron on a corner blitz from the backyardigans. Gets the throw off. It gets to the end zone. This could be it. It is incomplete. 3rd and 10, but what a throw by Jimmy Neutron to heave it down there and give his guys a chance. This is it, guys. This is your Super Bowl. Could you have asked for a better game? Any game that goes down to the wire is a good game in my book. 2 seconds left. This is it. Hail Mary or bust for Jimmy Neutron. 3rd and 10, looking for an open man. He's knocked down. The Backyardigans win the first Super Bowl of the Cartoon Football League. We will watch and see who the MVP is as the coach gets splattered with Gatorade. We'll look at all the stats after too, just to see how everybody did. The MVP of the Backyardigans, Uniqua, wins the MVP, not surprising, well deserved despite the 2 interceptions though. You saw it, the Backyardigans are league champions of the Cartoon Football League. They win Super Bowl 1 of the Cartoon Football League. Let's take a look at the stats for this Super Bowl. Jimmy Neutron starting on that side, 21 for 29, 352 yards, 72% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, no picks. He had a really good game apart from that random fumble. For rushing, Goddard had a terrible day. 9 attempts for 11 yards, just a 1.2 average and a touchdown. And then receiving, Sheen had a crazy day. 2 touchdowns, 5 catches, 194 yards. Should have had the final touchdown too if Jimmy saw him. Goddard next with 5 catches for 26 yards. Ocho Cinco had a good day for Jimmy Neutron, 546. Carl had just 2 catches, but both of them were huge. And then the rest are just random. Cindy Vortex, unfortunately, just 1 catch. Let's see what they did on the Backyardigan side. So Uniqua went 24 for 34, 332 yards, 70% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. So both quarterbacks played relatively well. Uniqua had 2 bad picks, but was able to bounce back. Tyrone, the much better running back today, and maybe the reason why they won this game. That final drive just demolished the Jimmy Neutron defense, and a 6.6 yards per carry average, 18 for 20. They started to go back to Tyrone in the second half, and I think it really helped. In the receiving game, Ocho Cinco, funnily enough, was the leading receiver, 7 for 126 and a touchdown. Tyrone had 7 catches too, but only 27 yards. A lot of checkdowns to him. The wide receivers did relatively well. Austin had a big game, 4 for 94 and a touchdown. Tasha, the tight end, had a decent game, 3 for 43. Pablo scored a touchdown, but just 2 catches for 23 yards. So there you have it, guys. A close game. The Backyardigans pull it off 29-24 after trailing 10-0 early in the game. It was a really good game. Couldn't ask for a better Super Bowl. Thank you all so much for joining me on this journey that was the Cartoon Football League. I want to know, do you guys want a season 2 of this? Do you want this to continue? I wasn't sure what you'd think, since it's just going to be the same videos over and over again, but just a new season. I'm happy to keep doing it. I really enjoy making these, but let me know what you think in the comments, or if you have any other ideas. But yeah, I really appreciate everybody watching this on this journey. It's been really fun to make and produce. So thank you all for watching, and let me know what you think in the comments. Are you happy with the Super Bowl winner? Let me know that too. We'll see you guys.